Let's get weird into it. Number 9. The Hydration Deluge. You have been told since you were a sticky toddler that water is the elixir of life. You carry a jug the size of a distraction-free toddler everywhere you go, sipping constantly because the internet told you that if your urine isn't clear enough to bottle and sell as mountain spring water, you are failing at being a mammal. But there is a tipping point where your obsession with hydration turns your body into a waterlogged horror show. It's called hyponatremia, but let's call it what it is: drowning from the inside out. Your cells run on a delicate balance of sodium and water. It's a salty electric soup that keeps your neurons firing and your muscles moving. When you chug gallon after gallon of plain water in a misguided attempt to flush out toxins, you aren't cleaning anything. You are diluting your blood so severely that the sodium levels crash. Without enough salt to act as a bouncer, water rushes into your cells to try and balance things out. The cells swell up like overfilled balloons. In your muscles, this just looks like cramps. But inside your skull, it is a biological disaster. Your brain is encased in bone. It has nowhere to expand. As your brain cells swell with all that healthy water, they get crushed against your skull. You get confused, you get seizures, and eventually, the pressure pushes your brainstem down toward your spine, which is the physiological equivalent of unplugging the computer while it's updating. You literally drank yourself to death while trying to be the healthiest person in the room. Number 8. The Green Juice Bomb. Imagine you are standing at a juice bar. The air smells like wheatgrass and superiority. You order the Green Goddess Detox because you ate a slice of pizza 3 weeks ago and you still feel guilty about it. You watch them shove kale, spinach, apples, pineapples, and celery into a juicer. Out comes a vibrant green sludge. You drink it, feeling the vitamins rush into your veins. Except, you just tricked your body into thinking it won the lottery, and now it's going to crash the economy. When you juice fruit and vegetables, you are stripping away the fiber, the structural mesh that slows down digestion. Fiber is the responsible chaperone that makes sure sugar enters your bloodstream at a walking pace. Without it, you are essentially drinking a liquid sugar bomb that hits your liver with the force of a soda. Your insulin spikes through the roof, your body goes into fat storage mode, and your liver, which is already perfectly capable of detoxing you without the help of a $12 beverage, gets overwhelmed by fructose. You think you're cleansing your system, but you're mostly just creating really expensive urine and paving the road toward insulin resistance. Nature packaged the poison with the antidote: sugar with fiber. You threw away the antidote and drank the poison because it matched your yoga mat. Number 7. Scrubbing your enamel off. You just finished a lovely meal. Maybe it was a salad with a vinaigrette dressing, or a bowl of fruit, or a smoothie that we now know is a sugar grenade. You, being a hygiene-conscious citizen of the modern world, immediately march to the bathroom to brush your teeth. You want that plaque gone. You want to be minty fresh. Congratulations, you are currently sandblasting your own skeleton. When you eat acidic foods, the pH in your mouth drops. This acid temporarily softens the enamel on your teeth. The hardest substance in your body becomes, for about 30 minutes, remarkably vulnerable. It's like the shields on a starship going down for a recharge. If you go in there with a stiff bristled toothbrush and an abrasive toothpaste immediately after eating, you aren't cleaning your teeth. You are physically scrubbing away the softened enamel. You are eroding the protective layer that keeps your teeth from rotting. Over time, you scrub them down to the yellow, sensitive dentin underneath. The healthy move is to wait. Let your saliva, which is actually a magical remineralizing potion, do its job and harden the shields back up. But you're too impatient for that. You scrub away, spitting out the very armor that was trying to save you. Number 6. The cardio cult. Your alarm goes off at 5 a.m. It's dark, it's cold, but you lace up your shoes and hit the pavement for your daily 10-mile run. You are training for a marathon, or an ultramarathon, or just running from your existential dread. You believe that if some running is good for your heart, endless running must be the key to immortality. But your heart is a muscle, not a machine, and you can absolutely void the warranty. While moderate exercise strengthens the heart, chronic excessive endurance training keeps your body in a state of high alert. You are dumping cortisol, the stress hormone, into your system by the bucket load. Your body doesn't know you're running for a medal. It thinks you are being chased by a pack of wolves for 3 hours straight, every single day. This constant flood of stress hormones causes inflammation. Over time, this can lead to scarring on the heart tissue, a condition called myocardial fibrosis. You are literally wearing out the pump. There is a U-shaped curve to exercise benefits. You climb the hill of health, reach the peak, and then, if you keep running, you fall right off the other side into arrhythmia and joint destruction. You're destroying your knees and scarring your heart. Also, you can post a map of your run on social media that looks like a dying spider. Number 5. The Sanitizer Bubble. You touch a doorknob. Gross. You immediately reach for the little bottle of clear gel clipped to your belt loop like a hygiene holster. You squirt a dollop of alcohol-based sanitizer into your palms and rub until your hands are dry and smell like cheap vodka. You do this 20 times a day. You are killing 99.9% of germs. You are winning the war. Actually, you are salting the earth and starving your own immune system. Your skin is not a sterile wrapper. It is a lush rainforest of bacteria, fungi, and viruses that are supposed to be there. This is your microbiome. These microscopic tenants protect you from the bad guys. Keep your skin hydrated and train your immune system to recognize threats. When you nuke your hands with sanitizer constantly, you kill the good guys along with the bad. You strip away the natural oils, creating microscopic cracks in your skin, which, ironically, are the perfect entry points for the dangerous bacteria you are trying to avoid. Furthermore, by living in a sterile bubble, you are denying your immune system its daily workout. It gets bored, it gets paranoid, and a bored immune system starts attacking things it shouldn't, like pollen, peanuts, or your own thyroid. You're trading a common cold for chronic autoimmune issues because you're afraid of the world. Number 4. The Vampire Strategy. We have been drilled with the fear of the sun. Solar radiation causes cancer, wrinkles, premature aging, so you slather on SPF 50 every time you step outside. You wear long sleeves, and you essentially live your life moving from one shadowy indoor box to another. You are skin cancer free and your skin is as pale and smooth as a porcelain doll. But inside, your bones are turning into chalk. The sun is the primary way your body generates vitamin D. This isn't just a vitamin. It's a hormone precursor that regulates over 1,000 different genes. It controls your immune system, your mood, and your ability to absorb calcium. By blocking 100% of UV rays 100% of the time, you are plunging yourself into a deficiency that mimics the lifestyle of a Victorian chimney sweep. Without the sun, your bones weaken. Your immune system falters. Your serotonin levels tank, leading to depression. You are saving your skin, sure, but you are compromising the structural integrity of the meat sack it's holding together. We evolved under the sun. We are solar-powered apes. Cutting off the power source because you're afraid of the wear and tear is a great way to ensure the machine breaks down from the inside first. Number 3. The Supplement Roulette. You walk into the health food store and it looks like a pharmacy for people who hate doctors. You buy a multivitamin, then some extra vitamin D, maybe some vitamin A for your eyes, some fish oil, and a handful of herbal blends that promise to boost things that don't need boosting. You take a handful of pills every morning with your breakfast, secure in the knowledge that you are optimizing your biology. You are likely just creating toxic traffic jams in your liver. Water-soluble vitamins like C and B are mostly harmless. You just pee out the excess. But fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K stick around. They get stored in your liver and fat tissues. If you keep piling them in on top of a diet that already contains them, you reach toxicity levels. Too much vitamin A? Your hair falls out, your skin peels, and your liver swells. Too much vitamin D? You absorb too much calcium, which then forms stones in your kidneys or hardens your arteries. You are turning your blood vessels into ceramic pipes. Most of these supplements are unregulated, meaning what's on the label might be a suggestion rather than a fact. You are playing Russian roulette with your kidneys, paying a premium price for the privilege of poisoning yourself with natural compounds. Number 2. The Sleep Obsession. You have a watch that tracks your sleep. You have a pad under your mattress that monitors your movement. You have an app that records your snoring. You wake up in the morning, not to assess how you feel, but to check your sleep score. The app says you only got 14% deep sleep. You panic. You feel tired immediately, even though you felt fine 3 seconds ago. Welcome to orthosomnia, the perfectionist quest for ideal sleep that ironically destroys your ability to sleep. Sleep is a passive process. It requires surrender. But by gamifying it, by measuring it, you have turned it into a performance. You lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, terrified that if you don't fall asleep in the next 10 minutes, your graph will look bad tomorrow. This anxiety spikes your adrenaline. Your heart rate goes up. Your body temperature rises. You are now physically incapable of falling asleep because you are too worried about not sleeping. The blue light from the tracker, the mental math of calculating hours left before the alarm, the obsession with the data, it all conspires to rob you of the very thing you are chasing. You have turned the sanctuary of your bed into a testing lab, and you are failing the exam every single night. Number 1. The purity spiral. This is the final boss of healthy habits. It starts innocently. You cut out processed sugar. Good for you. Then you cut out gluten, even though you aren't celiac. Then dairy. Then nightshades. Then anything cooked above 118 degrees. You are practicing clean eating. You feel superior. You feel pure. But eventually, you are left alone in your kitchen, staring at a plate of raw kale and fermented air, terrified to eat anything else. This is orthorexia nervosa, an obsession with eating foods that one considers healthy. Unlike anorexia, which is fixated on quantity and weight, orthorexia is fixated on quality and purity. It is a psychological trap where the healthy habit devours your entire life. You can't go out to dinner with friends because the restaurant uses the wrong oil. You can't eat your grandmother's birthday cake because it has white flour. Your world shrinks until it fits on a compostable plate. You become malnourished not because food isn't available, but because your brain has labeled 99% of the world's calories as unclean. The stress of navigating this dietary minefield does more damage to your body than a cheeseburger ever could. You waste away, isolated and anxious, convinced you are the healthiest person in the graveyard. You successfully avoided all the toxins, and in the process, you avoided life itself. And that's our time for today. More strange things are always coming, so I'll see you in the next one.